By now you're kind of used to this perspective, aren't you? Looking at me being all tired and, I don't know, not ready for the day to start. I didn't sleep too well, mostly because I was very excited to take a look at the off-grid property. I was very curious how he manages with water and solar. I mean, I've seen solar panels, so there is energy. Well, you drop the name off-grid, and I'm in. So, I'm very curious. Let's get the day started, and I see you at the property. Yeah, I'll try not to fall asleep again. It is quite windy, I must admit. First of all, let's get cozy. You can only get so cozy because it's kind of windy. I feel like I belong here to some extent, and that's something that's something you should build up on, I think. It's getting chilly. Apparently Thor doesn't like me to be outside, so we have to go in. This is like my third take. As you probably could have guessed, I am already half in love with the property. It's certainly something that just caters to what I personally want in a property, in a land, in a house. Philip, the owner of the property, he's done an amazing job at just, renovating the inside of the house, sort of refurbishing old material. But what's lacking here is a couple of things that are on the outside. So maybe it's up to me looking after the outside of the house. First of all, I want to say that regarding the surrounding of the house, there are a lot of points of interest in the close vicinity. If it's kayaking, if it's, a beach volleyball pitch, a small lake, like within like maybe 2 kilometers, so you could easily go there by bike. Or if it's like a lake like this with islands on it and there's even a beach. So it offers quite a bit. Philip and I, we are sort of eye to eye. We're like on the same level, and I think he was very glad that I had similar visions when it came to the property. But long story short, there are a lot of things around the house that are nice. He also said that there would be heaps of moose. He said there was even a wolverine living under his cottage, which is kind of cool. It's all kind of catering to my needs. It's basically also where the house is situated. I like that a lot. It's very far in the north. It's like a 7-hour drive from Trelleborg, which is the dock of the ferry, all the way up. It's like maybe 50 minutes north of Karlstad. So that's pretty far up north, but it offers also a lot. The one thing to keep in mind is this property is entirely off-grid. This property is not hooked up to communal water. It's not hooked up to electricity. And what comes with that is that he didn't have to pay any taxes, like annual taxes whatsoever. So it's extremely cheap. It basically is €0 that you spend living there, which I think gives you a lot of freedom if you think about it. It means that you don't have to hurry the freak up when renovating the thing, because it's not a liability. Like, you don't have to pay for it annually, which I think is great. And as it turns out, the the area around the house is owned by the church, which is funny enough. And he said that they ceased chopping down trees and are now replanting these trees. So apparently, and I will of course also double check with the church, I guess, apparently the area around the house will get greener and greener and greener as time flies by. And I think that's just a nice perspective. Like, thinking about this is kind of cool. I need to check the water quality. If the water quality of the well is not sufficient, then it's, unfortunately, I'm out. Like, that's a no-go, of course, because water is, well, we all rely on water, don't we? The next question is, there's no sewage. So this begs the question, how much would I have to pay for a septic tank? Yeah, I'm very fond of the whole thing. I'm sure I'll tell more about it the more I find out, because now I have to talk to different like experts and professionals to just check, for example, water quality, have somebody come over, all these nice things, and then if I find something out, I'll let you know, and see where this leads us, really. Like, I hear off-grid and I'm like, sign me up. I like the freedom that comes with it, and also the challenge. So see how I go. It is the next day and it hurts my heart, but we have to move on and leave this beautiful place behind, in good memories, and who knows, maybe we'll return. We're heading to the next destination now, and it will be another house viewing, so I'm always excited for that. See how it turns out. I'll take you with me. Let's get a move on. I am most certainly in more need, probably desperate need of practice when it comes to surf. Man, oh man. Okay, I'm still in my study seat. I've been brushing up on my knowledge on solar powered system, all for this off-grid property. Just, trying to figure out, I've got this like free time now, so I might as well use it to, you know, do some research on what's feasible and whatnot. And somebody is using the grinder, I think. Thinking more long term, it would also be pretty smart to, like, for example, have solar panels installed on the railing of the sun deck. They would not, you know, be covered in snow. They would be running. They would probably be able to power like a water pump and whatnot. However, the water pump then again has to be heated. So there are a couple of things that have to be like, you know, that have to be taken account of, and just things to consider. And it's fun, like, doing this research. It really throws me back to when I was, you know, trying to figure out stuff about the van and how I can make it as self-reliant as somewhat possible. So this is a lot of fun. In case you were wondering, I was sitting here, you know, typing and scrolling, and that's what I'm doing right now. And now to the not so sexy part. Not that I mean that I'll show you. May I present to you my toilet that is about to blow up. This is going to get ugly. You really want to live in a van? Now that I've come to think about it, maybe I should have changed the order of things. Maybe clean this out first and then go for a swim. Anyways, that's a good job done. And you've probably already realized it, but my videos don't follow a red thread. So there's no script for a video. Whenever something feels right, I record it. So you're getting sort of an authentic picture of what this experience is like. Because I know there are some prime examples of van life out there. This is different. I'm just recording myself, really. And as I'm recording all of this now, and then once I'm back in Germany, I'll start editing, cutting, all that nice stuff. I have no idea how my videos will do. Like, if people like it, if people even watch this, or if I'm basically just doing it for myself. And that's like the whole point. Even if that's the case, and there's right now nobody watching, then it's still it's good for me. Like, I can feel that whenever I press record, it helps me also sort of tackle my self-doubt, and you know, it also helps defend myself against negative feelings, because, you know, then I start thinking about how I could, like, record something, what perspective I should choose. And maybe the only person watching this is me in like 5 years, just to be able to recollect what it was like reminiscing. You know, at the end of the day, if there's somebody watching, all I can really say is thank you so much, and try it. Come here, try it. Buy a cottage. It's so much fun. I love this piece of guitar.
down today to see if I still feel. I'm focused on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all the way, but I remember everything. Oh, what have I